Okay, so valves, let's have a little look here. So, in one of my previous videos, I think I alluded to the fact that in many ways, the characteristics of a good valve can actually, they can be determined visually, or you can certainly determine visually if a valve is low quality. So, I talked about these guys, Ruby, and I accused them of being a Watford Valves brand. They're not. They're actually something bigger than that. They have the same parent company as Martin Guitars, incredibly. But yeah, Ruby Valves, so they're just a rebrander. They're not a manufacturer. So this is some shitty Chinese thing. But some Ruby Valves are like a relabel of JJ's. JJ's are pretty good. They're Slovakian. This is total shit. Now, as I said, some characteristics that mark a valve out as being crap, you can actually determine with your eyeballs. So let's take a look at this one. Oh, what's going on with the light there? So look at these micas. So these like wafery looking structures are referred to as micas, and they separate the components of the valve from one another, serve as a mounting surface for them all, but also stop the innards of the valve from rattling around inside the glass envelope. Look at these micas. They're barely contacting the glass anywhere. 4 points. They just look shoddy. And look at these plates. These plates are short. And we've got these weird clips on there. Okay, so that is a Ruby branded valve. It's a Shuguang valve, there's no doubt about it. It's a Shuguang valve with a stupid label stuck on it. Crap. It sounded like shit as well. Okay, so what have we got in here? Okay, so this is a JJ, a genuine JJ. Now, these are sort of okay. I like JJ's EL34s. These are okay. New production valves, it's hard to find decent ones. You can see the micas are good. They contact the glass in lots of places. The problem with these is the plates are very short, which seems to be less good for tone. These are ECC83S's. There is an MG version that JJ do which has longer plates. And that's what's in V1 and 2 of that amp that I just showed you, is the MG version, but it's been more expensive. Okay. What's in this box? Okay. So these are Marshall branded valves. These are the kinds that you find in a Marshall valve from the factory. Sorry, in a Marshall valve amp from the factory. Shitty micas again. In fact, take a look at that. I'll find that Ruby again. Oh, there's a JJ. Yeah? Do you see that? It's precisely the same valve. So this is annoying. You know, I said that the KT66s that were in that amp that we just worked on were Shuguangs with TAD branding on them, TAD Tube Amp Doctor branding. So again, this is a Shuguang ECC83 with Ruby branding on it, or 12AX7, and this is a Shuguang ECC83 12AX7 with Marshall branding on it. Yeah, exactly the same. Same halo getter, same shitty wafers with 4 contact corners and 4 dimples on them where the valve is assembled. Absolute tosh. And it's a shame, because a great amplifier has its greatness mitigated by poor valves. Okay, so I'm going to keep the Ruby branded one out and available for a second. So finally, let's look at the cream of the crop, top of the shop. Okay, so this is the real thing, a vintage Mullard. This is the best you can get. See how it's got quite long plates. And the micas are good, and I've contact in the glass in many places. Like, there's none of that chromy crap in there. Everything, like, there's metallurgic processes that valve manufacturers like Mullard developed to kind of coat all these things to ensure that like the electron behavior is controlled and predictable, and these things are so damn consistent, which is one of the most amazing things about them. They do vary, but they are definitely the most consistent. So let's compare the internal structure visible to the eye from one valve to the other. Do you know what I mean? You can even just tell with your eyeballs that one is shit and one is really good quality. They're kind of similar, like, you know, we've got the old Halo getter at the top, but that's just sloppy, unappealing, and like the weird clips and things holding the thing together. Whereas that is like clean and well designed and well made. And your ears tell you the results. You rock out with a set of these, they sound really smooth, are really consistent, really toneful, and really awesome. And you rock out with a set of these and you've got fizzy, awful, shitty sound. In some cases the sound is okay, it's alright, but it's in any amp with these fitted in it, you get such a massive bump in tone by taking these out. And over the years, look how many I've pulled. This box contains layer on layer on layer of those same shitty Shuguang valves. I'll say it again. There's the Watford valve brand Harmer. Oh man. But yeah. Just Shuguang after Shuguang after Shuguang. All different brands. Total rubbish. And I guess it's because they're cheap, although they're not even that cheap anymore. But if you look on the internet, you find people saying, oh yeah, Shuguangs, they're great. Like, what is going on? Those people must have socks in their ears. They're not great. Don't buy them. Right, anyway, yeah, a bit of an unintentional rant there. But, yeah. Mullards are great. JJs are okay. The longer plate JJs, I believe they're MGs, are better than the S's. But the S's are better than Shuguangs. That's pretty much the size of it. Right, anyway, hope this video was somehow useful. If you want to argue with me about anything I'm saying, because obviously I'm quite opinionated, that's more than welcome. The healthy debate is just that, healthy. So that concludes the video. Cheers, bye.